France, where it's been a few years since, it's been 4 years. Like, we started sailing in France, and that was back in 2020. So we're really excited to finally go back and explore that part of France.
The food.
The marinas are more common.
Way more affordable.
More affordable.
Better.
Anchorages are easier as well.
Marinas are better
Marinas actually have facilities.
Yeah.
So we can shower more regularly.
The infrastructure on the water in France is unbeatable. I have never seen a country so well organized.
Yeah.
When it comes
the
to marina,
infrastructure
the
in
service,
France.
the price, it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, so that's why, like, by the time we get to France, we can slow down and explore more because it is going to be easier. Italy is very difficult. Marseille.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We won't,
it is a shame, Coffee, because I would love to see more of Italy. I love Italy, but it is challenging to sail in Italy just because the way the coast is.
And we'll see we'll do some stops. We'll do at least 5 or 6 stops, but yeah.
I love how wild the mountains still are in France. You would have that's the thing. Greece is very, very much still wild, and places like this I don't think really exist anywhere else. Not in France. Like this in France would be built by now, I think.
And which part? If you go in Ardèche, there is so much space.
No, but like a coast.
Oh, by the sea? Yeah.
By the sea, 100%. I mean. Yeah.
100%. The closest thing from that will be Frioul.
Yes.
But it's a marine reserve.
And it's already, there is infrastructure and tourism.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Is the coast of Italy like Greece? No, not at all. Geographically as well as infrastructurally, completely Italy different. Is so different. That's why it's so hard to sail it. There's nothing, and because the coast of Italy is just a straight line that drops to 100 meters or more, it becomes very hard for sailors like us to just anchor somewhere.
Hours,
whereas
if not
in Greece,
days, that shelter.
Greece, you find a shelter off of a little island or a bay. Like here, Italy, none of that exists at all because it's a straight line. If you think like the boot of Italy, right? You've got the leg of the boot. All of that is just a straight line, so no shelter if the wind comes in the wrong direction. No little bay or nooks and crannies to hide away from bad weather, and no shallow bay to drop your anchor. So you have to
and you're not allowed to anchor less than 300 meters from the coast.
So you have to use the marinas, which are very, very scarce and far apart. They're not real marinas, but priced like triple. So, yeah, it's very, very hard.
Can you sail Portugal? Well, you can sail and motor virtually anywhere.
Yeah.
The problem with Portugal is it's really not on our way. But yeah, and I love Portugal, and we would love to go, but it's really not on our way.
Italy is much like you think Ireland. Yeah, like very cliffy and deep. And I mean, here we've got cliffs and stuff too, but it's not cliffs. It's just, I don't know, the way the topography of the sea is there. For some reason, there's not a lot of shallow beaches and stuff.
Well, this is archipelago. And
archipelago, the word I will never be able to pronounce. Corsica has some wild. Corsica is super wild. Also difficult to sail. But you do find some anchorages around Corsica, right?
Yes.
But very cliffy, very rocky, very intimidating. Morocco is somewhere you'd like to visit one day?
Same, complicated for streaming.
Yeah. But yes, I'm very curious to explore Morocco one day. I don't know.
More boats coming.
Hi, Leftaris. How are you? Can I spit out? Well, they turned up their engine, right?
More boats coming.
Another boat's coming?
Yeah, more boats.
Shit. All right, there's no more space on this now.
Frank, thank you so much for the sub.
Hi, Frank.
Oh,
tier 3. No, there's no space behind us. There's no space. How are you, Frank?
Move. Hey, can you move? Nope.
I think a lot of boats are confused because of that English boat that's there anchored randomly in the entrance of the marina. They decided to drop their anchor instead of just tying off to the dock. And I think a lot of people get confused about them. Like, why are they anchored? What's wrong with the docks?
I was telling Tallulah, guys, it's not often.
Nice, Frank. Enjoy the sun.
I always have the wheel to move, but this island if it was not for stream,
Yeah.
I would stay there all summer. If I was like Ranul and I had the freedom of just saying, hey, I can stay here, I would stay all summer. I would stay here 2 or 3 months on my boat, just enjoying the place, working out, walking around, exploring. It's a paradise. I love it.
Yeah, we were their neighbors in Galaxy City at one point, Oral. They were the ones who asked everyone to move.
But I get that they want their privacy, but now they're kind of the center point of attention in the pier. So it's a bit
So that's why I'm saying, because perhaps if you're arriving and you don't understand the situation and you see this boat that's anchored right in the middle of the entrance of the bay, of the marina bay, you're thinking, why are they there? What's wrong with the spots that are free? What's going, you know what I mean? That's why I think a few people turned around and left, because they were like, what? What's going on here?
There's 50 inhabitants on the island.
Yeah.
There is no police, no shops, no nothing.
It's such a mysterious place, and I think like how this pier has been abandoned, but is still being used by boats like us. It's being kept by a communal thing. Like people who come and use it are just here taking care of it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we did
some diving streams, and of course we're always to the local boats, picked up some grandma and grandpa. But you know, we're obviously planning on doing more exploration. You know, when we have sites to dive and explore, we do it on stream. The last one on this channel was an epic day in general. We did some sailing. We actually explored 2 types of shipwreck. One that was submerged, so we just flew the flying drone over it, and then at the end of the afternoon, well, there is this little dog. One that was shipwrecked up against a cliff.
That was an amazing dive.
Which was an amazing stream. Definitely recommend going back and seeing the video.
We follow a lot of YouTubers ourselves, so no, obviously no problem. Zara, I don't know who they are. Zara.
Oh, Sailing Zara?
You know them?
Maybe.
They're not on my list.
No motorized vehicles, just some
golf carts.
Bicycles.
And there is some car, but that goes.
There's cars, but I'm pretty sure they're condemned, like they're not being used. There's a tractor that goes around.
The cost of building a house on that island must be extremely expensive. You have to bring everything. That would be really pricey.
Yeah, bringing all the like cement mix and stuff from the mainland to here. Yeah. Oh, this place is so pretty.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Neighbors.
French sailboat.
Okay, let's see what that boat does, guys, and then we can start working.
Yeah. Let me give you guys the view. Egypt, they said, wait, sailing Egypt? Wow. I think video...
In
Egypt is also a place where it's they discourage filming and stuff.
Yeah, and
vloggers and stuff like that.
Oh, so another French.
Yeah. Oh, interesting fact. I think most of this lost sailing boats that are here are mostly French.
Finally.
So it's like French, like I guess a group of French sailors who discovered this place and so spread the word amongst the French sailing community. So most of the hippie lost sailors are French here. Then today we saw like 1 or 2 German boats come in, but mostly French. Yeah, so it's like a tiny group, a tiny community of French hippie sailors that literally just set up camp here, which is really interesting. Really, really cool. And they're just communally just here on the free abandoned dock. Like, it's such a cool vibe. Hi, Mommy! How are you today? We get asked for Vegemite if we're craving Vegemite. Go next door. Have I tried Vegemite? I think I tried... It was probably Vegemite. No, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think it was Marmite that I tried. It was Vegemite. because I had an Australian friend in school, and she had brought back Vegemite from Australia. I had a lick, and then I died, basically. And then I've never tried it again. I wonder if it would be, if I would like, I don't think I'd ever like it, though, because it's way too salty. But I don't know. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. Gaspar, are you okay? Are you dying? What's wrong? I heard like crash inside the boat. What's going on? He's taking some tools out. Marmite over Vegemite. Well, you're